Alright, yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, a hood vlog. I know y'all haven't really been seeing these in a minute, but as a lot of y'all know who watch my who on my Instagram and all this great things, that's a lot of great things happening in my life that I'm doing. What's up? Where your mama at?
She's getting her hair done, but I don't really got no productive friends, so I was like, shit, I just probably share my story.
All right, we can do that. Where you want to start right here?
Yeah, it's whatever. We can start with whatever, probably just where whatever looks best and productive.
I mean, we can start. Oh, let's go over there away from like the crowd.
My name's Bryson.
Bryce?
Yeah, Bryson.
My name, nashan.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we can.
I lived in here for probably about like 12, 14 years. Before they got burnt down. They was over here at first before they got burnt down. But this Kroger always been here since probably like the 19th.
So you stayed in the apartments that was before these?
Yeah, before these. Then they got burnt down. So we was living in a hotel. Then we moved back to here. And shoot, I was really growing up bad. But like, I'd say like I lived in this. I had a best friend that lived in this spot like next door to me for like 10 years. That was one of my best friend homies. He fell out, but like that was my homie. Yeah, like I'd probably say like at least. I grew up here since probably like 6, 7, but I'll say like before this, like one of my homies also over here too and stuff like that. But like I'll say like everything was good until before these got built up. It was cool. It's still cool over here now. I'll say it's better now because ain't nobody over here no more. It's like it's more kids. Kids can play. The Martin Luther King Memorial over here now, so it's like people used to play. But there's a swimming pool also over here that I used to go to. I used to get tutored at this spot. I got baby pictures over there. That was my tutoring spot. One of my old schools. Yeah, everything was really cool over here till like I say beef started going on, commotion, too much arguments, stuff like that. But everything's still covered. I say it's still, even though it's a bad environment, you feel me? I wouldn't want nobody else in a bad environment, but I say it's still, you still can live over here.
How old are you for the people that don't know?
16. I'm about to be 17 real soon.
So what do you got going on for yourself?
I say I really just like trying to get to school, give me a job, or be the young man I can, not trying to grow up too fast, still stay young, you feel me? Like, I say, for the people that don't know, you feel me, I've been through a lot, so now I'm trying to change my life around, be more productive, and have be a better role model for myself, and for the people who watching this.
So what is your story? You want to walk as you talk, or you want to stay right here?
We can walk.
All right.
I say my story is, like, to be honest, like, shoot, I won't say I grew up struggling, but I grew up struggling because I had a bad life. And my father been incarcerated for probably about like 10 years now, since I was probably like 7, 8. So like I say, like my story is just what I went through. It made me who I am today. So like I say, like the struggles I did, and I evolved from that. The struggles I did have, the bad problems that I did have, I took that and ran with it and became the boss I am today. So like I say, like my story is still to be. It's a story, but it's also emotions and actions that happen in my story. So I take that and like I had to take that and kind of become the man I am today. Even though I'm still a young man, I'm still trying my best to become a man that I am for my people and my family.
So how did it like affect you growing up without a dad?
I'll say it's pretty hard because I needed a dad in my life, and I wanted to be something that my dad was. And now that I see that, you feel me? But I really used to huddle against my dad. But I actually went to juvenile at a young age. So when I went to juvenile and I got locked up, and I seen how it was to make the wrong decisions and get locked up, I couldn't hold that against my dad. I used to huddle against him when I was young. So I'm like, Dad, well, my dad not in my life. I used to go to school, party, graduations, my dad not there. Christmas is my dad not there. Birthdays, my dad not there. But shoot, I'll say like when my dad first got locked up, I probably was hurt. But now that I'm older, I see what decisions can get you. But now that I see my dad, he feel me, he don't hold it against me, and I don't hold it against him. Cause my dad wasn't in my life when he was out. But now that he's getting out, you know, it's like I say my dad, I don't know, cause my dad, he was in my life, but he wasn't. But when he went to prison, it's like he wanted to be in my life more because he know that he was gonna be gone for a certain period of time. So it's like now I want to get in touch with my dad more. Now we can speak on the phone more, but it's like I really don't want to talk to my dad while he inside there because it kind of hurt me. You know.
So, what grade you in?
10th grade.
You gonna finish?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish because I want to really finish because ain't nothing, it's so much out here in these streets to lose. You can lose so much without finishing.
Yeah.
I say I'll finish and go to college, but I don't think I probably will finish college. But I do want to finish high school because, sure, you can't do nothing without a high school diploma. You can't really do nothing.
Yeah. No, I graduated high school. It's the best feeling. I'll say that. I tell kids all the time, graduate high school. If you don't want to go to college, there's so many other ways out here to really like make money for real.
I say back then I really didn't like school, but now that I'm saying without school you can't go nowhere in life, I say I really need school now because back then I was skipping, and now I'm gonna keep it real. Sometimes I probably still skip class or do bad stuff, but now it's like to the point where now if I'm not in school, I can't really think. It's like my mom be focused on the wrong stuff. So when I'm in school, I know I gotta get my life together when I'm doing wrong or when I'm making the bad decisions or something like that. So like it's like school probably can help me. I said school always gonna be able to help me because school's gonna bring me to where I wanna be in life. Without school, I ain't gonna evolve from that. Like if I'm just out here thugging and I'm just out here doing me without school, I can't, you know.
So when you graduate high school, what is it that you're gonna do, or what is it that you wanna do?
I say I want to do welding, but you don't have to go to college for welding, they said. So
you can go to trade school.
Yeah, trade school. So yeah, it's like I'd rather go do welding because you wouldn't have to graduate from college. You can go to trade school, then you can go straight out of high school and go to welding. So that's something I'd rather do. But if like I wanted to be like a computer technician too, but that ain't work out. So I just chose welding.
Why didn't it work out?
Cause at the time I had bad grades and I wasn't doing right, so I couldn't get myself into the program and I failed. But now that I'm going back and I'm trying my hardest to get back in the program, my grades are getting better. Now I'm gonna go to a welding.
It ain't too late for that program. You're still young. You gonna mess up. It's part of life, you know. I still mess up, you know. It's all about growing. If that's what you really want to do, it's never too late. Your grades, yeah, you messed up, you know, you made a mistake, but you can definitely get back on track and get in there.
Sure.
Is that considered IT?
IT like what?
Like tech, like what you said before.
Oh yeah, tech like
No, the computer.
Oh, the computer. Yeah, IT.
Yeah.
Yeah, computer technician. Like IT. I say like certain classes I was doing for computer technician, I wasn't really doing too much because that thing I wasn't ready for them. Or I ain't had the knowledge to do it. But now that people see I got the knowledge to do it. Now people see I got the knowledge to do it, they are like accept me more into doing it. Like back then, I was just a kid. I was a bad kid in school, so no teacher really want to deal with me. Now that I'm getting my act together and I'm showing who I really am on the inside, people want to deal with me more. So it's like I can do what I want. But now I'm really focused on welding because my big brother, he was a welder and he went to college for it, but he made the wrong decisions and he didn't, you know. So now I'm gonna take on that and become a welder.
I wouldn't say you was a bad kid. I would say more so you was just a kid who probably had a lot of just troubles. Maybe your dad being incarcerated triggered behaviors and stuff like that. It's psychological. Don't say you're bad. You know, okay. I deal with kids who struggle too, who have stuff at home. They have behaviors, but they're not bad. They just misunderstood by the system. Never say you're bad.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not bad. All right, you cold?
No.
Let me know you cold. We can sit in the car and do the interview.
I'm not cold. I was about to say, you wanna go to the Martin Luther King Memorial?
Yeah, we can. Let's go.
But yeah, I say like it's like around here it's pretty cool. Like I had some friends that also lived out here for a couple years. Like most of my friends, we all lived in here for a couple years, but we all moved out. One did us got older. I also used to play in this apartment a lot. I got a lot of fights too, like a lot of bad stuff going on. But now, this is another Martin Luther King Memorial, but it got tore down. The kids broke it down.
So with these apartments right here, a lot of people don't know that these is actually like, would you label them projects before they knock them down?
Yeah, they still a project now. But I say it got worse over here. But before they got knocked down, I say it was kind of better. But I was still young. I was probably about like 6, 7 when they got knocked down. So now I kind of grew up in these more, but I'm still from the original. But
okay, what's the original called for the ones who don't know? The street, the name, and all that.
1600 BOK Crew Life, ACN.
1600 and what?
1600 Park. But I won't say it was 1600 Park because the old Crew Life was originally over there before they got burnt down. It was the old crew life, and they built them over here.
So those was apartments over there too?
Yep, there was apartments over there, and that look over there, all over there too.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that these was before these. They was I knew they was apartments right here. They got knocked down though. Then these got right here.
I said I was getting water over here too. I fought for dudes in here. It was crazy. I won't say I got jumped. As me being a man, I took what I had to do. I had about 4 dudes at one time in here. Me and my blood sister and one of my old best homies that we used to live right next door. We fought a dude right here. My big sister. But it was so crazy. I had some homies that used to live right here, but they moved out.
What is the biggest lesson you have learned living in the ghetto?
The biggest lesson I had learned in the ghetto, I say to stay out of trouble. When you in the ghetto and you get yourself into trouble, that brings more trouble to you and your family. Like you doing the wrong decisions in the ghetto, or you being something that you're not supposed to be in the ghetto. You're making stupid decisions that you stupid consequences.
What is something that you want to share to others? Like, how is it living in the ghetto for others that never lived in it or experienced living inside of?
I say I say kind of like, say it again.
So for the people on the outside that never experienced living in the ghetto or never been, how is it? What is something that you can share, like living in, like challenges, positive? It can be something negative, something positive of living in the ghetto.
I say always keep your head high. Like even if you think you about to fail or you struggling, even in the ghetto, like if you got something going on with your parents, just keep your head high, don't fall, just keep pushing, because once you keep striving, and then at the end, the guy got the last laugh. So once you always strive, you're gonna get what you need. Like before, like even when I was struggling in the ghetto, I say like it was kind of fun, because like we can be us. Kids gonna be us. Like, you know, like even if you're struggling or you having something bad going on in your life, like you don't even gotta be struggling. You could just have beef, or you could just be living in the ghetto. Like you don't even gotta live in the ghetto. Like the ghetto life is not like how people really think it is. The ghetto life, I say, like, or living in a ghetto environment, it's like you can have. I know people who had money. Once some of my friends had money, they still live in the ghetto, but it was kind of like, it was still consequences going on, because people, they just don't, you know, but people don't want to be who they truly are. So like once you move to the ghetto, that changed your environment. Once you change your environment, you change who you is. So I say, like, for the people who never lived in the ghetto, don't go to the ghetto. But if you have lived in the ghetto, I say you want to strive to get out of the ghetto, because the ghetto's not where it's at no more. Like I wish I never lived in the ghetto. I wish I probably lived somewhere far, because I probably wouldn't even did the stuff I did or be the stuff I am now. Like, but if you would have lived somewhere else, then you probably wouldn't be who you are today, or you would never learn the lessons or help shape you who you are. Yeah, I say that too, but I say, like, me living in the ghetto made me make some stupid decisions that made me almost lose my life for, like, you know, like I didn't make stupid decisions that I almost lost my life for. I didn't just did something that wasn't supposed to happen. I didn't just did something to somebody that I wasn't supposed to hurt. Like I probably didn't just hurt somebody that I wasn't supposed to hurt, or, you know, it's like I didn't make stupid consequences that I say that they wouldn't make me want to live in the ghetto. But me being in the ghetto made me who I am, because the ghetto made me want to evolve. The ghetto, seeing my mom in the ghetto made me want to evolve and get out of the ghetto. So now it's like we got a better house now. We just, like, it's like me seeing the environment that I was in, going up every day, walking outside every day, the environment I was in, it made me want to do better for myself, made me want to do better for my people, because like at the end, you don't want to be here all your life.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The mistakes that you're talking about, though, is like, if we never make mistakes or bump our heads, then how are we going to grow? So making choices that come as mistakes or whatever is part of life. Every human being did something that they should have never did or whatever, but it helped them grow. So take mistakes as a great lesson to shape who you are, for real. That's just me learning from my own life story and my mistakes.
But like I say too, Martin Luther King, that's John F. Kennedy. Martin Luther King, he also spoke right here. He came. This was the.
You said he spoke right here?
Right here. It's some other listing words right here, but.
You said he spoke right here?
Yeah, he spoke right here. This is the gun. They had another gun. This is a Martin Luther King speech.
That's crazy. Why this look? It's real.
Yeah. Then, yeah, I think Robert F. Kennedy also spoke right here too, but I'm not for sure. But I know Dr. Kennedy spoke right here.
Let me take your thumbnail right here.
Okay. I think it's some words right there too.
You wanna go over there?
Yeah. Dang. Yeah, this is 1968. That was right before I was born.
Yeah, we wasn't probably even thought of.
I think Mike Epps also bought these, but I'm not for sure.
He bought his neighborhood.
Yeah, I think he did. That's what they said he bought. They said he came and bought them. Indianapolis Recorder Collection, Indianapolis Historic Society alerted. I also used to paint this building before they bought this, but it was like a camp. It was a kind of like a Dr. Kennedy camp was going on, but it was going on every summer, and every summer it would end. And we always used to have the pool right there. We used to go to camp. I used to pack this park. This is the Dr. Kennedy Park up here. These apartments I used to have also some tree day food over here too. And like I said, like this was my tutoring spot.
You went to that school?
No, I didn't go to that school, but I used to go inside that school because it was like basketball games for the kids and like food communities and stuff like that. We used to have like big communities of food for people up here and stuff like that for like the hood, because people used to come to our hood and get back. So it was like the neighborhood was kind of good, like until now, like 2023, 2024 got bad.
What makes it? Why is it so bad now?
I'll say like people got older. Like once guns get involved, there's no coming back from the environment. So I say like that's what made it bad. Guns got involved, like danger got involved. Kids can't even come outside and really play no more because it's like.
What in your opinion, what do you believe makes the ghetto the ghetto? How could it change?
I say, what makes the ghetto?
Yeah.
I kind of say everything to me because, like I said, you don't really gotta struggle to make it the ghetto. It's just like, it's like what you done been through. Like most people struggle, but that's not. Most people say them struggling what they done been through. To me, that's not. I say like the ghetto, like if you outside really just out here, or you outside just you don't got nowhere to go, or you just like really just have your own problems going on in life. Like so your mom, just cause you struggling, I mean just cause your mom struggling, I mean you gonna be struggling. You just gotta, I say like push forward and just cause like I say I didn't really grow up in the ghetto because this wasn't really the ghetto. So it's like they was, but like now it's just like to me the ghetto is like not about struggling anymore. It's about gun violence and stuff like that to me. And most people in the ghetto are not really struggling. They probably either selling drugs or just like, you know, like when I was kids we was struggling, but it wasn't like how people make it seem like it was. It was just cool. It was just kids being bad type. But now it's like
Do you think or like our inside of the ghettos, do you feel like it's a culture thing, or just the way that we think, or as in like you see how we carry ourselves in the ghettos and what we promote, like we promote gun violence. We don't really you don't really compare it to other cultures. Other cultures you see kids or parents promoting them going to school, going to college. You see 2-parent households. In the ghettos you see us being pushed to honor gang violence or joining a gang or dropping out of school or just different things like that. Do you believe it's more of so our culture and us believing who we are?
I say you said do I feel like that's believing in our culture, that's who we are?
Do you believe one of the problems is our culture off of who we believe we are as a people?
I say yeah, because our culture is like structured. I won't say the whole culture is structured either of gun violence. I say the culture is either structured of like black activity. I say more black folks need to come together as a culture, because like and put like I say a lot of teams probably dying, you feel me? But I don't think it's just gun violence. That's where we need to come together and start. I feel like everything like promoting everything, drugs, like alcohol, the kids like a better environment. I say that's what the culture need to come and start, like put a better environment out, start feeding the homeless more, like just stuff like that, like donating like to people who don't have it and who want it. Like, no, you don't gotta have it and want it, but like donate to the kids who don't got it, you feel me? Because some kids can't even put a pair of shoes on their back. So I say that's what the culture needs to come and do, and come together like black folks for kids, not even people, black folks, every color, like just come together like as a family and just stop everything. Like I say, like the culture getting strong, but I say the culture is getting weak because there's still more gun violence going on by the day. But to me, I say the culture just needs to come together for the kids and make it a better like example, like really make an example for the kids. Because now the kids looking at this, the family, we don't want our black kids growing up like.
Yeah, I went more so now that I work with kids. I learned that it's not really a color thing; it's a system thing. Because I had dealt with kids who are not black, and they are living under the same system and the same sufferings. So I feel like it's a system thing that is targeting a lot of us, different cultures and different things like that. But for the outside people who don't know you, for the people who will judge you off of what you look like and where you come from, who are you?
I'll say I'm a young man still trying to find myself. Like, I'm trying to find myself, but it's like as me growing, as me getting older, I'm finding myself about a little bit of the day. But it's like it's hard to find yourself when you still trying to get your mindset together and still find something who you are. It's like now I used to want to be something that I wasn't, but now I'm changing my life around because I see that there's nothing left out here. It's none positive out here no more. So it's like all I want is positive energy around me. So that's who I am. I'm a positive person. And I say I want to bring examples on. I want my kids to be like me. I don't want my kids not be like me, but I want my kids to have the mindset that I have now. Because back then the mindset I did have was something messed up, or it could have got me killed or hurt. So now it's like I'm just a positive person now. It's like I want to make a change, a better life, like for me. Because I know like without me changing, ain't no change gonna happen. Ain't nothing better gonna happen for me if I don't come with no positive energy or no positive change for myself.
What do you want to see inside of the school systems that could help kids who are just like you?
I'll say like, you said inside the school system?
Yeah.
I'll say just to stay in class, like, or just to do like you don't even gotta try your hardest. Just try your best, like not your hardest, but try your best to get where you going. Cause like every kid in the school system, like I said, they probably got something going on at home that they don't tell nobody at school. But they come to school every day and try their hardest. So what I say to the kid that got something going on at home in school and still going to school to do their best, that's 100% positive. That's what you need to do, because at your home discipline, your school discipline is way different. Once you go to school, you gotta put on who you are. You gotta show out. So when you go to school, make sure you know. It's like I feel like most kids try their hardest in school because they got to. That's what they push forward to it, because the stuff they got either going on at home or with the good knowledge that they already have, or the good knowledge that people already put in their mind. So I feel like kids just like need to keep going or keep pushing, or just keep going, stay on green, like don't never stop. That's what I feel like kids just need to do, because like ain't nothing out here left. Like ain't nothing out here left for nobody. So it's like, what do you think the people who are the adults who have the power, who sit in seats, what do you feel like they can do to bring what can they do for y'all? What can they bring inside of the schools? What do you feel like they can do to help y'all who like kids who are struggling like you, who come from hard backgrounds? I say like to bring like most kids really just need somebody to talk to. Like I say, like most kids really don't have people putting knowledge on their head, so most kids come to school lost, and most kids come to school like lost and found, lost in the sauce. So most kids don't really know, because it's like people's not grown ups and older people's not giving kids the knowledge they need. They probably send kids to school like messed up in the head. I don't know, but I feel like you can bring something good to a kid, like bring it, because a kid gonna need it. Definitely, if they lost or you see a kid lost, just talk to them. Or, you know, I feel like most people should bring like just not therapy, because you don't need to. I don't want you to interrogate a kid, but just talk to a kid or see what's on their head, or just don't let up. Just like, because most kids don't never really have nobody in their life to really forward it to, or like feel like they can talk to, because most kids really don't want to let go of what's inside of them. So most kids just really need somebody to talk to or put some knowledge on their head, like me.
So basically, more of a mentor.
Yeah.
What is some last things you would like to share? And say your social media if you want to share it.
I got Facebook at Million Junior, but I don't got Instagram, because I feel like Instagram was like taking a big part of my life. Plus my Instagram keep getting deleted, so I don't really got Instagram. But y'all can text me on Facebook, add me on there. But I'll say to some of the kids that's probably gonna see this, or to some of the grown-ups that's gonna see this, if you see kids lost, or they need help, or they need somebody to talk to them. Everybody don't need to get left out, even for people, period. Just put some knowledge on somebody's head, because some people just be lost out here. Some people just be messed up in the head to something where they either they put themselves in the wrong circumstances, or they make the wrong decision, put themselves in the wrong circumstance. But I say, like, just stay above, just stay good. Like, that's all I say to, like, most of the people, really.
Well, I would say that your mom and your dad, you are a good kid. They should be very proud of you to have you as a son. Keep going. It is hard. It's definitely hard, but I want to say it's hard to where it won't get better. It does get better. As you can see, my life, I'm just like you. I'm just older now, I'm more mature, and I learn from the things that you're probably going through. You know, I found Jesus Christ. I don't know if what you learn or what you believe in, but God definitely played a big role in my life in saving me and helping me get on this journey. But I would say keep going. Every mistake that you make is a lesson. Don't ever put yourself down. Don't ever call yourself bad. You're not bad. Don't ever believe that about yourself. You just keep going. Keep striving. All right, so I hope y'all enjoyed that video. I definitely enjoyed that video. I actually enjoyed that kid's presence. It was he really encouraged me. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I dropped him off, and he was just very happy to just be around me and actually meet me. And they really inspired me. It inspired me to know that, it's a lot of kids who really kind of look up to me, and it's a great feeling to know that, when I was growing up, I looked up to Derrick Rose, and now a lot of kids are looking up to me, so that's a great feeling. I'm actually glad that I did this hood vlog today. As y'all know, I haven't really been posting hood vlogs. If y'all follow my journey, a lot of doors are opening for me. I know I started this YouTube channel to really get my voice out there, to really share what I feel was happening inside the ghettos, to better it, to change it, and to help the youth. My mission is still growing. God is giving me piece by piece as I continue to grow and learn myself. I make a lot of mistakes, but those mistakes and everything that I'm going through is helping me grow to who God wants me to become. I'm allowing God to shape me. I'm allowing God to lead me. When I do things in life, okay, this stuff, I'm sorry y'all, I'm alerted. Okay, that's a good thing though. I'm alerted when I'm driving, but I'm learning, I'm bettering myself, and I want to do God's will. I do not want to do my own will. I want to do God's will. So I'm really grateful for all this. I forgot what I was about to say, but I was about to say something really amazing, but I just forgot. But I am really grateful. I'm thankful to have a story. I'm grateful to have a story that connects with kids that like him, who y'all saw, because we can relate. We can relate, and I'm able to let them know that it does get better. We all make mistakes. I made mistakes when I was young, but they keep pushing it, and I'm a living proof. I'm a testimony, that it does get better if you allow it. And I let him know that, as y'all heard, that I got better with God. God saved my life through his son, Jesus Christ. And sometimes I do get uncomfortable when I bring up Jesus, because I don't know how people view it and just different things like that. But it is true that God saved my life through his son. He had a calling on my life. He gave me that calling through a man that I did not know. I met this man at work. His name was T. He's an African man. He's from Africa, and he just taught me randomly about the Holy Spirit and Jesus and getting back into church. And he just started saying stuff over my life like, I'm gonna be the leader, I'm gonna be a leader, I'm gonna be the one to make change in my neighborhood, but one tree can't make a forest, I need the church. And he was just saying all types of stuff. And this was way before y'all knew me. This was way before anybody knew me, before I even had a name, before I had a voice, before I always had a voice, I believe, but before I knew that I actually had a voice that I have now. And as y'all can see, and I put this in my book too, so all y'all can see that this is real life. The stuff that he said is coming true, and it lets you know how powerful God is. You know, when God has a calling on your life, he's gonna plant that seed, he's gonna water it, you know. So that's what I was saying. You know, I know I haven't been doing hood vlogs. Yeah, I know I usually last summer I was very dropping hood vlogs back to back, but I do have a bigger purpose in life that I want to do, and it's really around the youth, you know, to really help them in every way that I can. So it's a lot of doors that I'm trying to get into. It's a lot of doors that are opening for me. It's a lot of doors that are closing. A lot of times we think doors closing mean it's a bad thing. It's a great thing. And just like doors opening is a great thing. So it's a lot of things that's happening in my life, y'all, that is helping me getting closer and closer to what I really want to do in this life, my mission, my goal. So I really appreciate every single one of y'all who have been supporting me on my journey, who have been writing me on social media, who see me in public and say something. I really do appreciate y'all a lot for helping me. You know, I do not get here by myself. You can never do nothing by yourself, you know. God gave me the gifts and the talents, and through y'all support and through the kids constantly, you know, giving me a purpose, I am here where I'm at today. You know, I really appreciate y'all for tuning in to this video. I hope y'all like this video, as in give the video a thumbs up, leave comments, you know, and just want to say thank y'all so much for everything, you know.